Hey guys, it's Dean. Welcome to the Better Man podcast. Today, I'm really excited to be talking about a way that we are using our experience from the Better Man podcast to grow Manful Yoga to launch something new called Manflow Yoga Engage. And for those of you guys who are listening to this because you are interested in self-improvement, because you're interested in becoming a better man, because you're interested in improving your overall health comprehensively, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally, improving your relationships, living a less stressful life, and making sure that you're doing the right things to live a longevity focused life. These are the reasons why we've decided to launch Manful Yoga Engage. So, in this podcast, I'm going to talk about what is Manful Yoga Engage, how it fits into a whole. I'm going to go into some of the features, some of the services that are provided in Engage, and how it's totally different from what is currently offered in the members area in the app. I'm going to talk about who it's for and who it's for and how I hope this will help them with their fitness goals, with your fitness goals, how it will help you with providing more clarity on what you need to do to reach your fitness goals, whatever those may be. And then I want to address some of the questions that I've heard so far from emails that I've received, as well as communication via our Facebook group for members. So let's talk about Manful Yoga Engage. What is it? So, Manful Yoga Engage is a way for us to go deeper into our overall health. It's a way for us to get more community, more engagement, more motivation. So, the way this fits into Manful Yoga, it is we have we have all of our social media, we have YouTube videos. That's the very base level of Manful Yoga. All right, so that's what's reaching the absolute most people. Above that, we've got people who listen to the podcast. So for you guys are probably a bit more engaged than a lot of our audience. You guys are listening to this longer form content. You're not just looking at a quick video here and there, but you're tuning into these long podcasts where we really go deep into stuff. And then above that, we've got our members area. So this is the Manful Yoga app and members area. This is where you find the workouts, the programs, tutorials, as well as the complementary resources that help you navigate these and help you understand how to be as effective as possible. This includes things like a getting started guide to help you understand more on motivation, to help you understand strategies to hold yourself accountable. We also have our private Facebook group, which is where we only allow members and people who purchase Manful Yoga products. And this is where we have conversations. And then the complementary resources also include things like useful playlists. So we organize our content. We basically try to make it easier for you to use the members area to find what you're looking for and also give you advice on how to best implement a lot of that. So Manful Yoga Engage is going a level above that. This is for people who want more guidance. This is for people who want more information. This is for people who want more motivation and more community. So what Manful Yoga Engage is a premium, it's a premium membership service. It's separate from Manful Yoga members area, although it is largely based on the content that we're using in the members area. But Manful Yoga Engage includes live presentations, which are recorded and you can watch them later on. So that includes things like live Q&A sessions where you can post your questions ahead of time and then I'll address them in those live Q&As, or you can join me live if you're able to and ask me questions then. It also includes follow along workouts. So if you want to join and follow along to a workout, we'll have a particular topic based on the people within the engaged community, based on their request. And you can actually do it live and ask questions in real time and get feedback in real time. It also includes targeted wellness advice. This is something that I'm really excited about because this allows me to go deeper into a particular topic that guys need more info about. So if it has to do with weight loss, or if it has to do with how to integrate Manful Yoga with weightlifting or their other workouts, this is going to be a way for me to go into more detail, to give more of a presentation, and to get more in-depth information and actionable information that you can use to streamline the implementation. So it's giving you targeted information based on your unique fitness situation or your unique situation. So I expect we'll also cover things like office worker related fitness, We'll probably also cover, how to integrate this with running. We'll talk about how to increase flexibility more quickly. We'll probably also have conversations about how does fitness change as you get into your 50s and your 60s. So these are the types of topics that I want to cover in these targeted wellness sessions. And then we also are going to have guest Q&As. So we're going to bring on men's wellness experts or topics or teachers of topics that are of interest to people in the engaged community. So this can be relationships. This could be men's wellness specific. So it could be things to do with men's sexual wellness. We also do plan on bringing in longevity doctors. So people who are going to help us understand what happens in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and what we should be doing about that. So it's a lot of information, targeted information that allows us to go into more depth, and then also the live element so that you can actually ask questions and interact and engage in real time. And then the other big component of this is the premium community. So right now we have the comment section of our app and members area. So you can talk in the comment section, as much as one can talk in the comment section. We also have a Facebook group where we only allow members, but the Facebook group is not really easy to organize. It's just, one line of post, and then whatever post is getting the most traction and the most, likes and comments, that's the content that you're going to see. And not everyone has Facebook. Not everyone likes Facebook. So what we're doing with the premium community is we are creating think of a forum, but a more modern forum, kind of like a lot of features that you might see on Facebook, so that you can interact with people, you can ask questions, you can choose different channels to have conversations on, you can post questions on upcoming events if you want those questions asked. And the goal of this is more sharing of information so that you guys can share strategies, share tips with one another, but also so that you can get support and help from one another, because it's really hard to make changes on your own. Being able to do that within the environment of a supportive community is going to make that a lot easier. And that's a big reason why the premium community is so important here, is because it's going to provide that fertile soil for you to be able to make the changes that you need to get the results that you want, to live a healthier life, not just physically. I know a lot of you guys want to lose weight and are struggling with that. I know a lot of you guys are struggling with being more consistent with your workouts, with understanding what's important, what do you really need to be doing, what is fluff, what is not. And also, I know a lot of you guys are just struggling with motivation, with doing your workouts, with doing the workouts when you said you would. And having that in community environment is really important and really helpful for that. So that's what Manful Yoga Engage is going to be. It's more community, it's more information, it's more interaction. And it also is currently the only way that you can get some sort of access to me. I don't have one-on-one trainings. I don't do group classes. So this is the best way for you to actually interact with me, to ask me questions in real time and get your questions answered. So that's another aspect of it. So I'm excited for this personally because it's a way that allows me to connect with you guys more, to get to understand your struggles on a deeper level. Part of that I've already started doing. We have an in-depth questionnaire that you'll fill out when you sign up. So it has a lot of questions. I won't sugarcoat it. There's a lot of questions. There's 25 questions in there. It takes people about 20 to 30 minutes to do, but it allows me and the Manful Yoga team to really understand who you are so that we can create content that's relevant to you, that's relevant to your fitness goals. Now I've already gone through the answers. I've gone through a lot of the answers already, at least those ones that we've received so far, which, by the way, you guys who have signed up yesterday and already answered that long survey, good job on you guys. You guys are crushing it. So a lot of these answers they're not things that are new to me. I've done a lot of surveys with you guys. I've interacted with you guys through email, through social media, through the Manful Yoga community on Facebook, through comment section. So I know what you guys are struggling with. I know that you guys are struggling with motivation. I know that you're struggling with putting all the pieces together to live a healthy lifestyle. I know that you're struggling with self-worth issues, that you're struggling with the mindset that you embrace the day with negative thoughts of yourself, with this feeling of guilt and shame that you're not able to do what you want to do. And so these surveys allow me to really get to know you better so I can create content that's really going to be helpful for this. And I want to make Manful Yoga Engage go above the level of what the members area does now. The members area does an amazing job of providing you with workouts, with programs, with structure, and all of those complementary resources to help you implement it. But for those of you guys who need more than that, for you guys who need to have conversations, who need more support, or who just want more support, it's a lot easier to make these changes when you have the support of a community. And that's what I'm looking to provide with this, giving you guys a community that you can get support from, that you can ask questions, share your struggles. Another part of this is, guys, we're not interacting with men enough. For most guys, we're busy with our jobs. We're busy, at home. We feel bad leaving our partners, our spouses, our kids behind. And really, we need to do more of that in order to show up better for our family, in order to show up better for your partners, in order to show up better for your family and for your kids. You need that time to yourself to check in with who you are, to be able to freely share the struggles that you're going through when it comes to, could be interactions with your kids, interactions with your spouse, just interactions that you're not comfortable sharing with those people in your family. So having a community of guys who are going through those same things, that's another thing that I'm really excited about, because a lot of you guys are going through the same struggles. We're all going through these same struggles together. We're feeling guilty because we don't think we're doing enough. We feel guilty because we see what we think success looks like, and we're guilty. We feel guilty. Why aren't we at that level of success? Why we need to be doing more? We need to be more fit. We need to be more successful. And the shame is something that we can really connect on and really share on, and realize that when we realize that we're all going through it, and you're able to share that and hear from someone else's experience and have that resonate with your own, that provides relief. That allows you to get rid of that burden that you're carrying around. So there's so many reasons why the community aspect of this is important, and bringing you guys together to share those struggles with like-minded guys. So I'm really excited about this as a way to go deeper into what's already provided with Manful Yoga. Now, I do want to clarify, I've said this a couple times indirectly, but I do want to clarify that Engage is a totally separate thing from the Manful Yoga app and members area. And it doesn't affect how often we will create content for the members area. It doesn't affect changes that we will periodically make to improve the members area. So the members area is still our flagship product. It's our flagship service. That's where guys will always go to do the pre-recorded workouts, to follow along the programs, and to do their fitness, to do their workouts. Manful Yoga Engage is going a level above that, and it's providing things that aren't already provided in the members area. So you can be totally successful with just doing the members area and app. But if you do want more, if you want more support, if you want more targeted information, if you want to feel more connected to a community, this is what I'm creating Engage for. So that's the biggest question that I've had so far about members area and about Engage. Now, some other questions that I've had. So when are we meeting? So first off, I want to say that you don't have to attend the meetings live to get the value of them. You can ask your questions ahead of time, and I'll be able to cover them during the live sessions. They're an hour long, so I should have lots of time to get through a lot of questions. And if it's a question that requires more time to explain, that's something that I could create into a targeted wellness presentation. So we're going to be doing these live presentations once per week, 4 Mondays per month. So the times are 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and 1 p.m. Central. So you're going to translate that to whatever time zone that you're in. But the first Monday of the month, 10 a.m., the second Monday of the month, 11 a.m., and then so forth on to 2 p.m. On the fourth Monday of the month. So right now, that's the planned time. That could change based on availability, based on what we're hearing from people. But do keep in mind, I do have a family, so I need to make sure that I'm available for my family. So we probably won't be doing these sessions at 6 or 7 p.m. While I have a baby and a toddler. So the live sessions are going to be during the day, but we are making these with the intention that they will be valuable even if you can't join live. So don't be concerned if you can't join live. We are going to make these sessions really valuable, even if you're watching the recorded version. So that's another question. So the other question, recorded sessions. So all of these sessions are recorded, so you'll be able to watch them later on. It'll take us a couple of days to process the live videos because we want to add summaries to the videos and type up text and descriptions for them. That way you'll be able to search for them. So that if you're looking for a particular topic, if you type that into the search, as long as that topic is in the text description of that live presentation, then you'll be able to go and find it, look for the timestamp where we talk about it during the video, and then you'll be able to get that question answered if it's something that we've already covered. So, and then keep in mind, we also have that premium community forum so that you can ask questions there and they can be answered by people who are already familiar with that content. So those are the big questions that I'm getting so far. Some reasons why you might want to join with the Engage Now. This is a beta launch. So this is a brand new thing. This is something that we've never done before. And as part of that, we are going to give you up to 60% savings on the enrollment fee. There is a special deal for Manful Yoga lifers. So if you purchase a lifetime membership, you guys get a discount on top of that. If you guys are members, you're still going to get 50% savings. If you're listening to this, and most people who listen to this are members, but if you're not a member, then that pricing is still going to be available. So just check out the links in the description here. Make sure that you're checking your emails that you're getting from Manful Yoga, and you'll be able to get in on those savings. So that's going to lower the price by 50% for the first 6 months. And the reason why we're doing that is because ultimately the value of this is really beyond that 50% savings. So if you don't see it at the end of the 6 months, you're welcome to cancel. But I'm pretty confident that you're going to see the value of this. And compared to other services that I've seen that are similar to this, you could be paying $300, $400, $5 a month. This is much less than that. So it's a pretty good deal for what you get, everything, all the live presentations, the access to me, as well as those community features that are really going to help to create that environment that you can come back to for support and motivation. So who's it for? Who am I trying to help? So there are really two people that I've made Engage for. It's people who want more and the people who need more. So if you want more, if you love Manful Yoga and you can't get enough, if you want more workouts, if you want more interactions with me, if you want more interactions with the community, that's going to be for you. This is going to be really exciting for you. The thrill of follow along workouts, the excitement of being able to ask questions in real time, to be able to connect with other members. But on top of that, it's also going to give you more guidance. So if you like Manful Yoga, but you need more guidance, you're like, there's a lot of content here, Dean. What's the most relevant for me? What do I need to be doing? We're going to be giving you that targeted information, that guidance through Engage. And then there's also the people who need more from Manful Yoga. This is the people who recognize that the workouts help them, that they've done them a few times, they've done them enough that they know, if I can just do this every day, or if I can just do this a few times per week, I know that I'm going to be healthier, my body's going to feel better, and I will feel better about myself. For those guys, but who aren't able to implement it, if you're struggling with that motivation, if you don't have the structure in place to be able to be consistent, this is also who I'm making Manful Yoga Engage for. Because you guys need a little bit more. You know, for most of you guys, if this is the situation that you are in now, it's likely that this has been your situation with fitness for years and years and years. And if you keep doing it the way that you've been doing, you're probably not going to be successful. So I want to put you in that environment. I want to put you in to a supportive community where you're more likely to make those change, where it's easier to make those change, where you're getting engaged more frequently so that you're reminded to make those healthy decisions on a more regular basis. And you really do. It's so helpful to have that community to help that regular, those regular interactions to inspire you to make that change, to be able to connect with people who are also going through those struggles, trying to implement those changes, and realize that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing inherently flawed with your character. You just haven't been using the right strategies thus far. And I want to get into that. I want to talk about why you might not have the motivation. What is draining your energy? What's making it difficult for you to have the energy to work out? Part of that is physical. Yes, if you haven't been consistent with the workout, if you spend a lot of your time being inactive, then your energy is going to be low. But I'm going to bet that most of you guys also have a lot of non-physical things that are draining your energy. It could be work. It could be relationships. It could be the way that you've structured your environment at home. So I want to help you with understanding that if we can free up your energy and if we can do a little bit of hard work for a sustained period of time, if you can stick with something for a few weeks, you're going to notice the improvement. You're going to get that energy back, and you're not going to want to go back to the way that things were. And if you do fall off the wagon, you've got that community here to support you, to help you get back on, because that happens. It happens with me. It happens with everybody. We lose motivation. So it's time to look at what's happening, reassess, make the changes, figure out where the energy is getting stuck, and then make those changes and get back to what we know works. So I hope this adequately explains engage for you guys. I'm really excited for this. I think this is something that we've never done. I haven't done something as big since maybe launching the members area to begin with. Yes, I've launched retreats, but those are only for 10 to 12, maybe 14 people. This is something we're talking about hundreds of people. So this is something that's really big that I'm really excited about, and I know is going to help a lot of you guys. Last part of this. This is a beta launch, and we are limiting the amount of people that can join. We're only allowing 200 people to join total. We have many times that number of people who are already on the interest list. That doesn't mean that they're all going to sign up, but it does mean that there are way more people interested in Engage than are slots available. So this early enrollment period ends, if you're listening to this podcast, on Thursday, March 21st, when it goes live. This early enrollment period is going to end on March 24th. So I highly recommend you join by then. If you don't sign up by then, enrollment's going to close and it won't open up again until July of 2024. So 3 months later. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it inspires you. Even if you don't end up joining Engage, I hope it inspires you to make changes, to make your life easier, to make your life more enjoyable, to be able to connect with other guys more. And I look forward to talking with you more on the other videos, on the podcast here, and maybe even in Engage. Thanks for listening. I hope this inspires you to be a better man. If you like that episode, check out this other one right here. I think you're really going to enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed, click this subscribe button over here, and you can listen to the full episodes on any major podcasting platform. Full details below in the description.